Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play. Let's get Chapter 11 started.
Previously during the investigation.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen.
Thomas, did you see Nick here?
No. When I got here, he was already like this.
What are you doing? Get out of the way! I'll do it!
George, stay back. She's trying to speak.
No! It couldn't be! Nick! Oh, please, no!
You got us good this time, Zach.
Oh, I can't believe it, man. Now that's heavy.
Me neither.
When did Becky stop coming to work?
I think it was like from the day Anna was killed, man. Yeah, that's right. She was totally depressed about something.
Quint called for her to let us know she wasn't coming in for work. She must have been totally in shock, the poor thing.
So you took the twins along to cheer her up.
That's right, hon. If only I knew it would be like this, I'd have spent more time talking to her.
You told me about a special secret between your children and Becky.
Yes, of course. What about it?
It seems Becky handed them an item before she was killed. Any idea what that might be?
Now that you mention it, they had a box about this size which they said was very important.
That's it. I'd like to talk to them about this in person. Where are the boys now?
They went out, actually, with Mr. Kaysen.
They said they were going to visit Greenvale Forest Park today. They were going to take Willie for a walk, that dog of his.
Kaysen? Do you know him well?
Oh yeah, he's a good guy. He always brings us gifts from his road trips. The kids love him, so we let him take them out every once in a while. You know, for a little quality time with the missus.
Okay, I understand. But the situation calls for urgency. I'll go and look for them myself. And if they come home without running into me, could you let us know?
Sure, of course. I'll contact the department.
There's actually another place they could be. They could be at the community center, and this is the audio for that.
They mentioned going to the community center today, hon. There is plenty of space to run around over there.
Kaysen?
So it'll change depending on your game. Also, their location will differ if it's raining outside.
Isaac and Isaiah aren't here. They're apparently out with Kaysen. Let's go look for them.
With Kaysen? Sounds like a long story. Any ideas where to start looking?
Lily told me where they went. No problem.
So their location also changes depending on the weather. So if you waste time and it's raining like the next day, they might actually be at White Spruce Farms or the back of Swery 65. Like why they're out in the rain, I don't know, but that could happen as well.
And today, we're stuck here having to search for lost children.
They're not lost. We're the ones who are lost.
And so we are, Emily. Zach, we may as well have fun if we're getting lost.
You sure know how to take your time in a time like this.
So we're going to drive up to the Greenvale Forest Park, but of course we're not going to go there because it will end the chapter. I just want to get Emily's car conversation. Yeah, this chapter is really easy to complete. You just essentially have to go to the place where the twins are. A lot of people, when they play this the first time, they sort of blow through this chapter.
I can't believe 2 people have been murdered in our town. And now 2 young children are at the center of it all. I just can't come to grips with it yet.
Crime will happen wherever there are people. And that's why we have our jobs.
Might be easier for you because you don't live here. These were people that I knew that were killed. And the murderer might be someone who lives here in this town. It's really depressing.
I know. But someone has to bring this murder to justice.
You're right, I know. But, oh, Agent York, sometimes I just think I'm not really cut out to be a cop.
Not true, Emily. You have the potential to be a superb law enforcer. You can be emotional at times, but you also possess what's most important.
I do? What do you mean?
What do you think? A sense of justice.
Justice? I must admit, I'm surprised to hear such a, how should I say this, such an obvious answer. I thought you'd say something else.
Obvious or not, I joined the FBI in order to do what's right. And that's what's important.
I understand, but still, you seem... I'm sorry. I need some time to think.
Whatever do you want to think about?
Justice. I want to think about justice.
Zach, she's quite the philosopher, isn't she? Then again, death makes everyone a philosopher.
Right, she has something else to say, but it takes her a while to do it, so fast forwarding here. So it's going to be a lot of jumping around in this chapter, so a lot of skipping, traveling, and whatnot, just to show off all the conversations and cut down on overall time of the video. Hope it's not too jarring.
I'm thinking. Can you give me some space? Don't worry, I can look for the twins at the same time.
No problem, they're just up the hill. I'll meet you there in a couple days.
Is there something you want to check out? Well, either way, it doesn't matter. I can see you won't be rushed. I'm gonna go ahead, okay?
Okay, that would be fine.
Then I'll head over to the place that Lily mentioned. Don't take too long before you catch up, okay?
See ya. Alright, let's go bother Jim. He's our first stop. He's having lunch. Oh, is he? Huh. What do you know that we don't know and their parents don't know? Next up, we're going to talk to Sigourney and finish her next side quest.
Hey, Sigourney.
I'm glad you're here. My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Here we go again. But it's okay. I need to get to know more about the pot, after all.
Very well then. Hurry up. Look, my pot is getting cold.
Stop bringing it outside.
Zach, has she been roaming farther and farther away from her home? Is she testing us, perhaps?
She might be.
Now, get the car going. My house is over by the lake. 3, 2, 1, go!
So now I actually kind of wonder if you can do this one and her last side mission without a fast car, because she is quite a ways away from her home. I'm actually not quite sure. So if anybody's actually completed the side mission without, buying a faster car or upgrading the patrol vehicle, let me know. As you can see, I was spinning out a couple times thanks to random bumps in the road making the car careen out of control. Ugh, there it happened again.
Oh, thanks to you, my pot is still warm.
We somehow made it in time. But Sigourney, I just have to ask. If you don't want the pot to get cold, why don't you just stay at home?
Shh. Quiet. Don't say things like that out loud. You don't want people to hear you like that, do you?
Sorry. I was just wondering.
I want the pot to get a breath of fresh outside air.
Fresh air.
I had a very wild student once. I was forced to lock him in the punishment room many times, but he didn't improve at all. In fact, he just got worse. We all hate being locked up in a stuffy room, don't we? The same goes for the pot. I'd feel bad for leaving the pot locked up in the house all day. It's the same for your job, too, isn't it? The more you chase, the more the criminals run. You hear? The best stew is one that isn't overboiled. Oh my! My pot is getting cold again! Did you have to talk so long? Oh!
Sigourney, it was all you. You were talking my ear off. So next up, we're gonna head over to Lysander's junkyard and buy some more cars. Despair and hope. Two different people, eh? Well, you know, I am kind of in his head, and we have different personalities, so it kind of makes sense. Alright, so what vehicles do you have for sale during this chapter? Yeah, you got Diane's car, Ush's car, and Keith's car. Alright, let's get Diane's car. Ooh, that's a nice looking car. Diane's car, chosen according to the tastes of an art gallery owner. Ooh, Chopin. I figured you'd be the one to listen to classical music, Diane. Totally fits your character. I mean, you are really interested in the arts. Nice music. I like. Her car doesn't go that fast. I believe her high speed is like 50, 55, but let me check. So let me get the car going.
So, Zach,
Yeah, it looks
this
like
case
about
turned into a multiple homicide.
50, 55.
What kind of motives turn a criminal into a serial killer? Is it hedonistic? Ritualistic? Copycat crime? Sex-related? Cannibalistic? From the Bureau's statistics. These interesting ideas don't always really explain the real motive. They're just words, phrases that the media uses to scare citizens. The spotlight falls on a mere 1% of all cases. Only the weird ones.
You understand all this, right, Zach? No matter how bizarre a crime may appear to be, at the root, there is always rage and personal interest. Right, Zach?
Right.
Most people simply don't kill for pleasure.
Actually, some do.
But that kind of common sense never applies to our investigations. Maybe we're lucky. Or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. We end up working on those cases in that 1%.
Do you remember, Zach, the first case we handled just after becoming a special agent?
Now let's talk about this another time. I don't feel like it right now.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna skip forward and speak to Diane and Polly. They're having lunch. Let's see how Diane's taking Becky's death.
Hi.
No, you gotta eat too. Okay, but flirting with me is a little weird.
Hi.
You don't seem that tore up about Becky being dead. Hey, Polly.
Oh, hi.
I guess. Maybe because her sister just died? Alright, let's go head over and check out our new ride. It's George's car. This car must be George's. All of its display of power, it definitely suits him. Ooh, Wagner. I guess George is into the classical as well. Honestly, that was not the music I was expecting from him. I was thinking maybe he'd have something more country or, I don't know, like Tom Petty, Bruce Springsteen. Heck, I could actually see him being like a metalhead too. But yeah, I did not expect classical.
Do you remember? How many years ago was it now? That multiple homicide of young girls in that college town in Illinois. All the victims were cut open from the throat to the crotch. Ripped right open. During the autopsy, a second stomach was found inside the first victim's body. Of course, she didn't naturally grow a second stomach. One of the stomachs belonged to someone else. As more victims piled up, there was one with 2 hearts, one with 2 livers, 4 lungs. Different organs each time.
Of course, those extra organs didn't do the girls much good, right, Zach?
And they say too much is never enough. In the end, we arrested a professor at the med school. They found the body of his daughter, dead, and the missing organs at his house. Do you remember what he said when we took him in? I was ordered to restore those deformed bodies back to normal. And remember who he said ordered him? An alien. Well, of course, we couldn't arrest an alien, so we arrested the professor instead. Serial killers can't be caught by logic and common sense. I learned this the hard way. That first case taught me that. Since then, these cases just keep getting more and more complicated. It's a tough job. I thought getting experience while I was young would make the job easier.
Oh, he's done. All right, next up, we're going to have lunch in the department.
You know, this doesn't taste good today.
That's not true. Guys, Thomas made us a fine lunch as always. We should at least try to enjoy it.
You're right. We shouldn't be moping around, even more so in times like these.
I agree with Agent Morgan. Being so stressed out about our progress will only lead to mistakes. We should enjoy lunch. That's the very least we should do. As they say, the early bird catches the worm.
Don't think that fits here, George.
Sheriff?
George, you probably mean laugh and grow fat.
Yes, well, okay. Since we're all smiling again, let's get back to work.
Guys, again, didn't eat any of your lunch. Alright, let's go bother Thomas in the storage room. And then we'll catch George's traveling conversation by the milk barn.
Oh my God. And that's never.
Gonna say anything there, York? Or just gonna listen to him enjoy his dream? Hello? Okay, so why didn't we walk away earlier? Alright, George, my man.
Hmm?
I don't think you would have.
Huh?
I know where they are, I'm just choosing not to go over there. Hey, Richard. What's with that laugh? You don't sound too broken up about it. So if you ever forget where the kids are, you can always just check in with Lily here, and she'll repeat where they are. So like, let's say you've worked through to another day, you can just go, you can look at your map and see where they are, or you can just go over to the milk barn or the Ingram residence and ask them where they are. Because they will change locations each day between the four I've mentioned. I think those are the 4 spots. Greenvale Forest Park, Community Center, White Spruce Farm, and Swear 65. Why do you worry? Okay, that makes sense. But I feel like you've had like a bad interaction with him, Jim, and you're just not explaining.
Anna?
Start thinking what? Explain yourself, York.
Anna?
Alright, she has another conversation while she has lunch, so we're gonna move forward time to 1:30.
Anna? Anna?
Then why would you think she'd want to eat it? You're so weird. Okay, let's go ahead and have another car conversation while we're on our way over to Quint and Richard's trailers to see their lunch conversation.
There was another really bad one around this time of year. 3 years ago. Remember, Zach?
Yes, that's right. That one. Multiple homicide, same MO, across Utah, Colorado, and Missouri. The victims were all average married housewives. But after being run over so many times by a car, they didn't look human. 5 victims in 2 months in the 3 states. The way he killed them was always the same. But aside from that, there was nothing that linked the victims together. Well, they were all married. But age, race, nothing else matched up. Tire marks and fragments of paint ID'd the car that was used. That's where things got really tricky. The perpetrator used a 1993 model Cadillac Alante as a weapon. It was registered in the name of one Senator... No, I don't feel like talking about this anymore. That senator's basement. I wish I could forget what I saw there.
What did you see? I'm kind of curious. Something that makes you feel ill. Oops. Sorry, Richard. Didn't mean to crash into your trailer. So they won't be there until about 14:30.
Damn.
Poor guy. I don't think there was much you could have done, Quint. You were always there. You called us, and unfortunately we couldn't save her thanks to George. Alright, so let's move forward time and get Richard's conversation by his TV, and then we'll go ahead and visit Quint again in his trailer. He doesn't really say much, but... Yes.
Damn. Damn.
Poor guy. Alright, Gina actually has something new to say during this chapter. Jack never does. Sure is. So next up we're going to visit with Carol by Honest Tree. I'll bother Diane at the Muses Gallery. I don't know, I thought you guys having the same last name would have tipped him off, but... Do you want a hug? I wonder if he's just pretending to be oblivious. I guess so with that comment. No, I'm not. Oh man, alright. Next up, we're gonna see George in the sheriff's office. He can braid us for not finding the twins today.
Hmm?
Yeah, doing nothing but standing in front of your mirror. Oh, sorry, training.
Hmm?
I did. And I know where they are, I'm just choosing not to go. Alright, Polly, what's up?
Oh, hi.
A devil's avocado. I've not heard that either. Devil's advocate, maybe, is what she meant?
Oh, hi.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get Usha's conversation. We're going to drive over there and get the next driving conversation.
Let's focus on the case at hand. The murders with the red seeds. Officially, the Bureau has not made a statement about these seeds. Some even claim that they are irrelevant to the killings. But after the red seeds were found in a Boston homicide, I've been unable to get them out of my head. I've even gone through all of the files looking for similar cases, and we found 7 other homicides related to the seeds. The victims were all young girls, and they were killed in 8 different states. They arrested all 7 murderers, but there was no connection between them. However, we must not overlook there was one thing linking the cases together, and that's the red seeds.
And I have a hunch this case here in Greenvale is going to lead us to the truth about those seeds. Don't you think so, Zach?
Well, let's just do what we can do and do our best. And by doing our best, I'm sure we'll get to where we need to go.
You're so positive, York. So talk to Fiona and Usha, and then we're gonna go ahead and get George's conversation leaving the sheriff department. Whoa, I don't think that sound effect works well with that, what she's saying. Giggle, giggle. Oh, I heard about Becky. I think that's a pretty smart conclusion there, Fiona. I'm thinking the same thing. I know, so did I.
Hey there.
But we've heard him complain before about, not having time to play his chess or indoor, not getting his potato chips. Hey, George.
Hmm?
Oh, okay. So let's go bother Carol and Thomas. I don't know about that. Yes, but first I want to talk to you. I don't, he tried by not listening to me, and then she died. Right, so he actually had some new items on the menu. Miss Stiletto Heels, a new drink. Alexander. Horse's neck. Angel kiss. And any food items? Yes, meatloaf. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, as the chapters, as chapters go by, we're getting food and drink that will increase or replenish the status bars for his sleep and hunger a lot longer. And I believe there's going to be a new menu items at Angie Diner and also at the Swery 65 as well. So I need to change because his suit's going to get some flies pretty soon. So we're going to bother George, one of my favorite pastimes. Can I just meet your mom? I'm really curious to see her.
Huh?
Okay, so it's past the meeting time for the twins, and I just wanted to kind of show you where they are right now. They're not at home. They're still with Kaysen at the edge of the world map, and they will not be returned to their parents until the next chapter. So as long as this chapter's going, they're going to be with Kaysen, rain or shine, and they never go home. Which is kind of creepy if you think about it. They're going to be with Kaysen 24/7.
Hi. Hi.
She doesn't seem too mad that we didn't meet with the twins. We left her hanging all day. That should be a little bit more miffed.
Hey!
Him soon room.
Hey!
What do you have new on your menu? Wild Cowboy. Havana Beach. Frozen Daiquiri. Millionaire. Roast duck. That sounds good. Alright, let's get your new Wild Cowboy drink. Can I just give you a hug, man? No, it's my fault, really. I should have tackled George during that long-ass pause between him cutting the wire and me telling him no, but I didn't. I can at least buy a drink from you. Aw, cutie. Cosmopolitan. Old clock. Okay. Screwdriver. No new food items, so we'll get Q to B. So Sally doesn't actually say anything new during the clear day, so we're gonna go ahead and leave and check on Diane and Polly having dinner. No, because I don't think you're really that sad. I sure do. Technically, you're not eating. You're just sitting at the table. Polly's still making it. Hmm.
Oh, hi.
I think she has more than one, Polly. So we're gonna go ahead and smoke until 21:30 so we can get Polly's last conversation for the day. And then we will then go to Panda Bear, talk to George again, leaving his house.
Oh, hi.
No, I'm not. I change my suit daily. Haven't you seen my varied wardrobe? Oh, that's so nice. Let's go get her husband's suit. No, take it. Aw, I wanted to look like Polly's husband.
Oh, hi.
Okay, gonna stock up on some cigarettes. Right, so let's bother George. Hey, buddy, where you going?
Hmm?
Oh, I thought he said more than that. I'm sorry. Alright, let's bother Brian. Hey, buddy. See, you're missing your headstones again.
Hello.
Okay, and let's check in on Wesley. Those are some wise words there, man. You got a mission knife, a sword, and that's it. Okay. Okay, so I realized that I've neglected to show off some conversations between Michael and Harry in the previous chapters. For some reason, I thought this gate was always locked, but it hasn't been, and so from now on, we're gonna get their conversations. Oh man, their house is so far up this hill, and what's kind of annoying is once you get the location on your radio, it doesn't actually drop you off in the front door. It will just drop you off from the gate. So every time you want to talk to them, you have to travel up this long ass hill. It's pretty annoying. So I was pretty bummed I missed out on those conversations, but luckily it wasn't too many, so I'm gonna show them all off after we explore the mansion. Pretty big house. Oh, hey. How did Sigourney get all the way up here? Did you take Uber? Yeah, so her next mission, side mission will be from here. Collect some agent honor, and then we'll head inside and bother Michael. We got 2 grandfather clocks, alright. Very odd. Oh, look at this room. Very odd. Let's check out the artwork. Got 2 busts of a guy and a lady. Nice still life of some fruit. Forest scene. Venice, maybe? Some lady. A naked lady. Looks like it should be in the hotel with Polly's other ladies. And another lady. Alright. Got a piano here. I wonder if York plays. Is this just a mundane piano? What do you think, Zach? I think it's probably an expensive piano, given that it's in this mansion. Oh, wow. What are these guys? A statue of a cavalry trooper? I wonder what secret it holds. Well, it seems to have an umbrella instead of a gun. Got another landscape painting. Okay. That one seems a little odd. A picture of a statue. And another statue. Oh, well, this one looks fancy. And the subjects look kind of familiar. A painting of goddesses in the woods. The goddesses look strangely familiar. Anyone you recognize, Zach? Huh, well, that looks like Anna, Carol, Thomas, Becky, Diane, and Emily. Okay, that's a little strange painting to be here. Hope that's on a premonition of their fates. Okay. Not a lot of places we can go right now. Yeah, there's Michael. So the mansion's actually larger, but we won't be able to explore these other parts until later chapters where it's required. When you're just visiting, you can only really go from the front room to this dining area and Michael's room. The view from here is quite remarkable, though I guess one could grow tired of seeing the same scenery every day. I wouldn't call it that remarkable. It looks like a texture error to me. Judging from the nameplate, this is Michael's room. Should we call him? Not that we need to, though. Well, it would be polite. Not just to barge in. But that's what we're gonna do, because we're York. His room's very big. Ooh, lots of books. What's he reading? I can't read that. Got a nice landscape. Can't go in that way. The tulip. I like this one. Ooh, what's here? You're just gonna take your Agent Honor Red, Michael. Hope you don't mind. It's a odd place to have a clock, but whatever. That reminds me of the log that was near Laura Palmer's body in Twin Peaks. Ooh, he smokes. Oh, look at his little slippers. So cute. Okay, Michael's not going to come out of that room until 23:30, so while we wait, let's go over the missed conversations.
Excuse me.
next is physical therapy with Harry.
Yes?
Yeah, pretty short and sweet. Yeah, he's not actually working the leg. Alright, and here is breakfast. This conversation is also the
Yes?
same for dinner. Okay, and this is the 2030 conversation we missed.
Excuse me.
He does not appreciate being accosted in his bedroom.
Excuse me.
Yeah, George can do nothing.
Yes?
Yeah, it's still weird that you're checking them even though you don't own any stocks. But whatever. Look, Harry's doing
Yes?
it by himself. Oh, for a moment he did. Okay, and now breakfast. Does he think of these rhymes on the fly? I wonder. Or he practiced them,
Yes?
just in case he shows up. Actually, you're not eating, you're just standing there. But whatever. Alright. Grumpy Michael.
Yes?
Alright, and now the final conversation that I missed.
Excuse me.
So yeah, Michael's not too friendly in the evening, but can you blame him? I mean, he's trying to, you know, have some downtime, and here's York just bothering him. So let's go ahead and smoke until 23:30 and get kicked out by Michael.
Excuse me.
Alright, let's stop bothering Michael and head over to the Galaxy of Terror to bother George, Diane, and Nick.
Hi.
Huh?
First, let's talk to George.
Huh?
See how he's handling his fuck up from last chapter. Yeah, and whose fault was Becky? It's your fault because you didn't listen to me. Exactly. Well, no, I don't, but I want to restore that peace. You think? No, let's not. Let's keep poking that hornet's nest. No, I know where they are. They're with Kaysen out in the woods. It's okay. We'll catch up with them tomorrow. Is he now? He's imaginary and he lives in my head. Touché.
Hi.
We're gonna have to disagree there, Diane.
Hey!
I was just saying, you fucked up in your job, York. I'm gonna rub it in your face. Hey, Carol. Can you believe this? Can you believe what he said to me? I just want to be your friend, and you keep brushing me off. I agree with you there. Hey, Thomas. Yes, I want to order some food and a gin and tonic. Because I'm gonna stay up all night and try to go over to Michael's at 6 a.m. I'm not quite sure. Does he? Not sure if he goes into the back with George. Oh, he did. Okay. We know where he is, York. Okay, I think we had this conversation in the last chapter. Yeah, she doesn't. I don't know how you didn't pick up on that before. Go ahead and fast forward to 3 a.m. Actually, no, I'm actually going to go all the way to like 5:45 so I don't waste another cigarette. That's okay, buddy. Okay, let's order another gin and tonic and oyster stew. Alright, let's head out of here and see if we can speak to Michael for his 6 a.m. clear day conversation. That's one little problem with trying to get Michael's conversations is you have to actually travel while it's... Aw, man. It's raining. Okay, well, guess we're gonna do it a little bit later. So for now, let's start doing our rainy day conversations. Thomas, what do you have to say? She is. Is George with her? Let's take a look. Surprise, surprise. I guess you're not the only one he goes back with the breaks and hangs out. Well, it looks like Diane and Nick already left, so let's go ahead and smoke until 6 a.m. and get their traveling conversations. The mansion will not be open when it's raining, so we won't get any more Michael and or Harry conversations until the next clear day. There's actually some pretty interesting scenes to see during this rainy day part of the chapter, which a lot of people haven't seen because they usually finish it up so fast. So I'm pretty excited to show you some new things I found. Oh, I messed that up. Sorry, guys. No, I'm not drunk. I'm sobered up. You can breathalyze me if you like. That's okay. Alright, so Brian, how you hanging? See, you got your gravestones back. That's nice. Okay, so Polly, how you doing?
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Stock up on some cigarettes, and I'm gonna check the weather actually, see if it's gonna rain all day for real. Oh, it is! Polly was right. Alright. So, first thing we're gonna do is get Polly's 8 a.m. conversation.
Oh, hi. It's a shame.
No, I can't. There's too many people to talk to. Aw. I would, Polly, if you had new things to say, but you don't. Alright, George is leaving for work. Okay, I'll meet you later then. Thomas just says the same thing he does when he's leaving the bar in the morning, so we're gonna bother Jim. That's very perceptive, Jim. Gotta let me know if you see more fog. What? Not everything is my fault, Jim. Seriously. Right, let's get Fiona and Usha in their traveling conversations. Why don't you put your top up? Emily doesn't leave until 9 a.m. during this chapter, and she just sort of travels around. Alright, let's talk to Keith and Lily and see where the boys are today.
Yo, dude.
Well, that's a little concerning. I mean, they're only, what, 6? A little too young to rebel, or, am I right? And you couldn't keep them home? Yeah, it's okay. I can meet with them tomorrow. That's kind of interesting about their TV has different pictures moving through than some of the other places. It's usually just all music theme, rock theme. I think there's about 4 pictures it goes through, but for some reason it's not moving past that guy, so I'm going to move on. Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm?
Alright, let's bother Nick and Olivia.
Huh?
Dude. Kinda threatened to out his cheating with his wife right there.
Huh?
Yeah, your threats mean nothing, Nick. Yeah, he's understood of being a douchebag. Alright, so let's see Fiona and Usha. Neither did I. Well, wouldn't you kind of know everybody whose corpse it is? I mean, it is a small town. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna change because he's gonna start attracting flies pretty soon. So let's change into dancing all night because I'm gonna do some peeping and it will give us a longer view time. We're gonna smoke until 10 and get a new Usha conversation and then go bother Polly at the hotel.
Hey there.
Oh, that's all you say?
Oh, hi.
I do. No, you love it, York. Don't deny it. Oh, okay.
Oh, hi.
Thank you, Polly. You're so kind.
Oh,
I'll buy
hi.
some more cigarettes from you. I'm up to like, I don't know, 10 packs a day it seems like. No, they only have 5 cigarettes per pack. Okay, so there's a new lunchtime conversation. She's by herself because Kaysen is with the boys the entire chapter.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Okay, so next up, we're gonna bother Quint. He's still pretty broken up.
Damn.
Man, this boy needs a hug. There's no hug command. Alright, Nick. He's an asshole.
Huh?
So?
Huh?
So, he doesn't actually say a lot more. There's just like one more thing at 12 o'clock, and after that point, there's really no point in visiting them anymore. Yeah, she pretty much gives us the boot, so. Alright, Thomas, how you doing?
Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, no, really? No.
Oh, they seem more chipper. So Thomas actually has a new conversation in the storage room. I like it because you get a little bit more backstory for his character. I really like this. You are of help, Thomas. No, not at all. You're a police office? Some of these spelling mistakes are pretty amusing. Have you talked to George about this? Maybe, you can come with me while I go question the twins. Come with me and Emily. Hey, George, Thomas wants to do more.
Hmm?
Yes, I do. Don't you know this by now?
Hmm?
Well, right now they're at White Spruce Farm. And Gina has something new to say as well. Just can't see her through my window. Really, Jack's gonna protect you. I don't know about that. Hey, Jim. Well, these conversations are riveting. Alrighty, so we're gonna smoke 1500, and we are actually gonna see something pretty interesting. We're gonna peek in on Carol. She does some strange things in her apartment during this chapter. She dances around, but then she seems rather upset. Slams her hands down. So something's bothering her. Most likely her friend's death. It's kind of neat that you can see some emotion from her when you're not, she doesn't know she's being watched. Then she just sort of smokes, and then she sits on her couch, and I find this interesting. She looks really scared and nervous. She's biting her thumbnail and looking around like, looks like she's paranoid. And then she plays her piano while her record's going. She gets frustrated. And goes back to smoking. And she eats, and her plate actually stays on her table this time around. And she'll go back to smoking again. She's just as bad as York with her smoking habit. And then finally, she'll do her dancing again, but this time near the table. And of course, she'll get upset once again and slam her hands down onto the table. So, yeah. Carol's not well right now. I think she knows something, she's just not telling us. So I thought that was a really interesting scene you can view. This was actually the first time I've ever seen it, so I was pretty excited. And Sally, this is very interesting too. So it appears that Sally's actually seeing Anna and Becky, like the people. So she's not just crazy. It seems like she can actually see their spirits, and they're just sort of sitting there and staring at her, and she's getting freaked out, of course. And I thought that was really interesting because I never picked up on that my first time playing. So it kind of gives me a new view on her whole mental state. Like, you would kind of go crazy too if you were just seeing your silent dead daughter and her friend just staring at you from beyond the grave, you know? And Diane is just weird. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm looking too into the Sally conversation? I just thought it was really interesting, which is why I was kind of excited to show these conversations during this chapter. We got another George one. Takes forever to turn around and speak to us. I think he does it because he knows it annoys the fuck out of me. I don't know. Did you go to the farm like you normally do? Because they're there.
Hey there.
So we can get one more conversation with Usha at 1700.
Hey there.
So let's bother Carol and Thomas. No, that's not an option. Why don't you tell me about your freak out in your apartment? Right, let's get some drinking and some food in my belly. And we're gonna see another interesting visit to Diane. Who can it be? Oh, it's Nick visiting Diane while it's raining. You know, instead of keeping his wife company, nah, he's gonna visit Diane. So they actually don't do a lot. They just kind of chat with each other near on the chairs and whatnot, and then they'll go over by the bookshelf and kind of talk over there. And kind of just head back over to the couches. And that's really the gist of it, really. They never go back into through that back door like we saw with George. So it just looks like they just have a friendly conversation. And I had a chance to actually stop Kaysen and the twins before they left
Hey,
town.
York.
But they don't actually say anything new. They just sort of say nonsense stuff. You know, you'd think maybe York would be able to talk to him at this point, but no. And for some reason, that just repeats. Oh yeah, there they go, driving away. He's kidnapping the twins for another night. Alright, meanwhile, while Nick is chatting up with Diane, here's Olivia. She's cleaning the house. How sad is this? She just sort of walks in and out of all the rooms, staring at things, wiping things down, while her husband is entertaining another woman. It's so sad. Like, I just want to shake Nick and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Poor wife. And she'll sit on the couch for like a moment and look at a book, and then immediately get up and go back to cleaning. It's just so depressing. All right. So at 2000, we're gonna bother George in the rain.
Hmm?
I get no matter what George says, York is not fazed, and he's like, no, I'll just come back. Why can't I meet your mom? I know, right? I'm super curious.
Huh?
Hello.
Yeah, his conversations aren't that riveting, but he does... Oh, wow. We got to see the gravestones pop back up. But he does say some interesting stuff later on in the game. Yeah, really, how can you be so sure? You sell blades. Oh, okay. But you do sell a knife and a sword, so it could have been one of your customers. wouldn't say tomorrow. I think we have another 2 days before we actually go meet them, but... Well, I think she's really warming up to us, because she doesn't seem that upset that I'm wasting her time right now by putting off meeting the twins. Sally does have something new to say now. Yeah, she is. Whoa, lady, you're missing your mouth. Try to pour beer in your eye. No, I don't. I don't know right now. I don't know, he keeps telling me to go away.
Hey!
Hey Gwen, how you doing today? Yeah, see, he doesn't seem to like me very much. Damn, dude. Sarcasm is great with this one. Yeah, I want to give you a hug, but, you know, the game won't let me. If she just told me who she was afraid of, I could have probably protected her, but she didn't. She decided to not trust me. A stranger outside of this town who has no connection to anybody here.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Okay, I will, Polly. Thank you. I will buy some more cigarettes from you.
Hi.
I have a real bad smoking habit. Alright, so next we're gonna go bug George. He's on his way to the Galaxy of Terror. And then talk to him again while he's inside. Nope. I've been talking to people. Yeah, how much paperwork is there really? You didn't want to come with me to go find the twins, and then you were working out in front of your mirror. That's right. Ooh. Alright. Let's have a drink with George. I think he's just drunk. This is why rainy days are scary. George. George, are you my friend now? That's great. Alright. Hey Carol, did you see that? George invited me to have a drink with him? Yeah, I don't see how a 2-year age gap is that weird. Pokemon. They loved Pokemon Go. No, she didn't. That was the big guns, York. You didn't say anything. Okay, next up, I just skipped my sleeping and whatnot. We are off to go speak to Michael in the mansion at 6 a.m. But I wanted to show you guys a funny glitch. One of the big dogs knocked me through the world. It was pretty funny. I find it happens a lot, actually, when you're driving up this hill to Harry's mansion while the enemies are loose in Greenville.
Excuse me.
Trying to get a good view here, but... Okay, so why do you check them? You didn't actually answer. Okay, alright, see you at 6:30. Physical therapy. Oh, this time he's actually working his leg and not the air. That's good.
Yes?
I mean, why? He obviously knows something. He can't take like 5 minutes to talk to me? Fine, I'll talk to you guys a little later. Alright, let's go bother these guys. No, technically it was George's. Yeah, it was pretty gruesome.
Huh?
Alright, I actually missed George, so I had to go track him down. No, they're not. I'm making some headway. I don't know, tell him off, York. That'd be great. Hello, Polly.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Thank you, Polly. Alright, let's go bug Jim. He's on his way to go fishing. I knew that. The Kaysens had them for a couple days now. Okay, gonna smoke. It's 7:30. And then we're gonna head over to Lysander's junkyard and buy another car. Like what? Like to curse? He seems like the type of guy that would teach the kids how to curse. I don't know. I mean, I'm a little weirded out that he's had the twins for like 2 days now and hasn't brought them home. Oh, that's the same. Okay. Well, let's get a new car. We have Usha's and Keith's. So let's go get Usha's car and see what type of music he listens to. Guys, have any guesses? You think it's going to be classical? Maybe some Beethoven? Maybe soul, funk? Top 40. Britney Spears. Convertibles look nice and all, but you'd never walk away with an accident riding one of these. That's true. Nope, I was completely wrong. It sounds like it's just dance music. EDM. Ooh, getting into the beat. Nice. I think it's really cool that all these residential vehicles have a unique sound to them for the most part. You get a little insight into the tastes of the Greenville residences. Alright, let's go say hey. Wow, I can't drive. Let's go say hey to Brian. I wonder what if he drove around, what kind of music he would listen to.
Hello.
Alright, it's 8 a.m. George is going to work. Let's see what he has to say. You do that. Alright, let's go talk to Polly.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Oh, why not? You can go. Alright, now we're gonna bother Michael and Harry during their breakfast. I gotta show you what happens when Harry eats. It's very, disturbing. He hooks that little thing up to his neck and pumps him full of liquid. So you know that sandwich he gets, seems like Michael just puts it into a blender and then puts it into the machine, and he just sucks it through his throat like that. What are you eating? You have a croissant. And some coffee. Is that mug from the hotel? I think it is. Did you steal that from Polly? Come on, guys. You're hella rich. Very fancy. I can't say you'd get much taste eating that way. Alright, Fiona's off to work, so we'll bug her and Usha. I didn't. I thought I'd catch the killer before then. And Emily at 9. Whew. She said Greenville Forest Park, but we'd actually have to talk to her again to see if they moved places.
Hi.
I'll meet you there later. I still have to buy another car, so we're gonna waste another day. Hey guys, how's it going? You're doing wonderfully. Just sit down on the air, okay.
Hmm?
Alright, I'm going. Hey, Usha. Well, considering we have so many chapters to go, I don't think so. Yeah, she screamed. Really? That is pretty mysterious. Wonder if there's something supernatural at work.
Hey there.
Oh my god, I just can't get the camera angle right. Okay, now let's go here. Yeah, I guess she probably wouldn't have lived even when we got her to the ambulance. Alright, next up we're going to talk to Jim. He should be outside of his house since the twins are with Kaysen. Why? Because we're not from Greenvale? Oh my god, he is afraid of them teaching them how to curse. Totally forgot about that. Oh, that's funny. Alright, here's Harry and Michael's conversation, traveling conversation for the day. Alright, let's head inside. And we're going to speak to Lily, Keith, and Carol. Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you. Trying to get some info, and you're not giving me any. Hey, Keith.
Hey, bro!
Yeah, okay, you repeat the same thing. Hey, Lily, are they still at the park? Oh no, they're at the community center this time. Next up, we are gonna go to the A&G Diner and speak to Olivia. I think she has some new things on the menu too. So what do you have new on your menu? You have a T-bone steak. That's what Emily got when we treated her to lunch. And sweet potato pie. Okay, let's have the steak. Almost $35. You know, almost the price of vending machine coffee. Hey guys.
Yes?
Wait, what? Then why did you pressure me to order it, you weirdos? Then why did you pressure me to order it in the last chapter? If you wanted it to be a secret, you shouldn't have told me about it. Now I'm just gonna keep ordering it out of spite. Did you just hand over your coffee pot? Let's get out of here. And bother Richard and Sally on their way to Anna's house.
Anna?
I know, you're seeing some ghosts. It's kind of scary.
Hey!
Yeah, I know. I'm working hard, guys. I swear. Alright. So I just skipped a day, and now I'm gonna buy Keith's car. Be no surprise what his music is. Keith's car. Considering his preference for rock music, his choice of car is hardly surprising. I like how all these cars, even no matter how old they are, they have a GPS installed. It says rockabilly music. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go meet with the twins once they're at the community center.
Agent York, I found Isaac and Isaiah. They're over there. Let's go.
Hello again, Isaac and Isaiah. I hear you're teaching Willie to do tricks. What's your secret?
It's easy.
Really simple.
If he does it right, we give him a treat.
A cookie if he does it right.
I see. Very clever. So, tell me, you two. Could you perhaps tell me your other special secret with Becky?
No, we can't. It won't be a secret if we tell.
I'm not telling. We promised Becky.
Now that's a problem. Because I also made a promise to Becky. I promised to catch the bad man who hurt her. But I can't keep my promise if I don't know what the secret is. Do you see?
She told us to give Diane a box. It wasn't that heavy.
We took it to the art gallery and gave it to Diane.
Is that all Becky gave you?
Just when we were leaving to take the box to Diane, Becky called us back. She handed us something. It was small and round. She told us to keep it safe in our pocket and give it to Diane.
And then you met Carol on your way?
Yep. I took the round thing out of my pocket and we looked at it.
And then she talked to us.
We told her that we were on an errand for Becky. She said she'd do it for us.
But we told her no, because Becky asked us, not her. We promised Becky to do it ourselves.
So Becky did entrust the locket to them. And now Carol has it. Right, Kaysen?
Huh?
You were in the room when Carol took the locket back from Diane. I saw you with Diane in the art gallery that day.
Well, yeah, I was there in the room, but I was only chatting with Diane. Oh, then Carol burst in, all angry looking. While Carol and Diane had their talk, I just sat there like a frog. Yeah, so Carol took the locket from Diane, but that has nothing to do with me, right?
Yes, I believe so. But from this instant, you are now a key witness in this case. I'm afraid you can't leave town until you hear from me.
What? Can you do that? This is all starting to sound a little like Alice in Wonderland.
Which makes you Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, that joke.
Isaac and Isaiah, thank you. I think I'll be able to keep my promise with Becky thanks to you two.
How is Becky?
Is she getting better?
She'll come and help out at our store again, won't she?
She'll come and play with us again, won't she?
Boys, about Becky.
That's right. Becky is almost totally better now. But I don't think she'll be able to come and see you. I was told by Becky to keep this a secret. But she's actually a goddess of the forest, just like Anna. I think she's gonna be in the forest with Anna for a while.
Cool. We'll keep this a secret then, too.
Wow, that's why Anna and Becky are such good friends.
Okay, Willie.
You're happy too, aren't you?
Zach, I hope Emily doesn't end up as a forest goddess, too.
Me too.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go over what we found out recently about the case.
First, Diane, the owner of the art gallery. She was out drinking with Nick Cormack in a bar on the night Anna died. Nick confirmed this, and so she has an alibi. But then we have what Nick's wife Olivia told us.
According to Olivia, Nick and Diane not only went to the bar, but also went somewhere else that night. Do you remember where that was, Zach?
Yeah, I went to the art gallery.
That's right, the art gallery. Before entering the gallery, Diane looked back towards Olivia, almost as though she saw Olivia in the dark. Nick's behavior has also become more suspicious by the day. If Olivia is correct, then he is heavily involved in this case. But we have no conclusive evidence of that at the moment. The only thing we can say for sure is that Nick's whereabouts are unknown at the time of Becky's murder. He has no alibi for the crime, but that fact alone means nothing. So who was it that called Thomas to report trouble at Becky's place?
Her boyfriend, Quint. Come on, ask me some harder questions, York.
That's right. It was Quint, Becky's boyfriend. He went to her house and saw the tragedy. Now, about Becky's murder. I'm embarrassed and mortified. Killer struck again while we were on the case. We found her bitten off tongue, a massive amount of red seeds that poured out with the blood, and an inverted peace symbol like the one seen at the site of Anna's murder. From the similarities, one can deduce that Anna's killer killed Becky.
I would say so.
We also found one other important piece of evidence in Becky's room. Can you remember what that was, Zach?
Yes, it was that notepad with her letter to Diane. Oh, a sketchbook.
That's right. We found a sketchbook in Becky's room. She had apparently written a letter to her sister Diane. It revealed that Becky took a locket from Anna's body at the crime scene. She also admitted to borrowing a pair of Diane's stiletto heel shoes. So Miss Stiletto Heels was Becky.
There was something else at the end of the letter. It said that she handed the locket and stiletto heel shoes to someone. Do you remember who, Zach?
Yep, it was the twins, which is why we spoke to them today.
That's right, Zach. And from what Isaac and Isaiah told us,
Carol offered to take the items to Diane, but the twins refused. They gave them to Diane themselves, as they had promised. For some reason, Carol wanted the locket. She ended up storming into the gallery to take it from Diane. And when Carol took the locket from Diane, Kaysen just happened to be there.
Sitting like a bump on a log.
Is Kaysen involved in this? Or was he just there by coincidence? I wonder what's so special about the locket, too. Why did Carol want it so badly? The questions are mounting. Come to think of it, Quint, the first witness, has no alibi for Becky's death. We checked the phone records, and his call definitely came from her house. Is it possible he attacked Becky and then called us from the scene?
No, he's too distraught.
But everyone is suspicious one way or another.
Or maybe he's just a good actor.
What should we do next, Zach?
Okay, who's the most suspicious?
I'd say Diane. She's like in the middle of everything right now. She didn't seem too torn up about Becky's death either.
Becky's sister and Carol's enemy, linked to both Nick and Kaysen, the elegant owner of the art gallery.
Zach, that's our next move. We'll start with Diane.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
That's right. There's just too many things that we don't know. First, we need more intel about the relationship between Nick and Diane.
How?
Nick and Diane meet every night at the bar. Let's use that. George, we'll need you to stake out the gallery.
What do you mean?
Wait in the parking lot of the art gallery and tail Diane when she leaves. If she goes anywhere other than the bar, you let me know. Emily, you take the diner. Wait for Nick and tail him to the bar too. As with George, if he goes anywhere else, then you let me know.
Okay.
Thomas, you keep a watch on them inside the bar.
Yes, I will.
I'll be waiting in the parking lot of the bar. Once Nick and Diane are together, I will follow them wherever they go. What time do they usually show up, Thomas?
Around the same time. Usually between 22 and 2300.
And that's not what I've seen.
Then at that time we do it, boys and girls.
It's usually closer to 2350. Alright, so the next chapter will be pretty exciting. We got a stakeout. We're gonna tail some people. Alright. Sorry for the long wait. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys again real soon.